It's actually so cute, bro. Oh, it's a video, damn it! From your perspective of like getting Money and Fame in, speaking of that a little bit would be interesting as well.
Money and Fame. Money and Fame is an exciting song, and I think that it plays really well into our set because we have these two other like tortured songs. But Money and Fame is just like, I have such a blast singing that every single time. Like, our group is like so silly and quirky and weird, and then we were handed this song where you have to be like a cocky asshole and like it's been really fun to see people get really confident with that song, because while we're like the silly and stupid and like fun-loving group, like it's really empowering to see people feel confident on stage. So that was really fun to choreograph, because like I got to scream at people who were like so sometimes socially awkward in our group, like, you're so hot and amazing, like show me that. And that was really fun to play with.
We can start about talking about like how the arrangement came to be, all that stuff. Go for it.
So Colby actually found the song Wolves by Rag and Bone Man, and he suggested it to the group, and Casey was a very big proponent of it as well and was saying that I would have a ton of fun with it, and I listened to the song and I thought it was really cool. I'm a big fan of dissonant chords and dissonance in general, so I love creating chords and kind of funky things and adding color notes. So the song really caught my attention and caught my ear because I thought it was really interesting. And I ended up having a ton of fun with it because I used the drum patterns in the background to make different vocal lines, and there's a lot of kind of unexpected things, and it's definitely the song or one of my arrangements that's taken the biggest route away from how the actual song sounds. Like, it's definitely the most different arrangement that I've done. Like, it doesn't sound exactly like the song, which I think is really cool, because I usually have been a little more married to the song as it is, but this I kind of took a little bit more creative liberties and had fun with it and really created something different.
As the soloist, I get to like look around and interact with a lot of people that like walk by me or I walk by them, and everybody just has like so much intensity, and that just kind of like keeps me going. You know what I mean? It's just like something that I feed off of, because like a cappella, a lot of the energy that we portray is built up by the people around us. So if I'm feeling really hype and really into a song, everybody else around me is gonna feel that same thing.
I actually don't know about this, like the choosing the set in general. How did that happen? Like, what was because I know there's like well, go ahead.
Well, Casey actually came to me with the song idea just because she thought it was something that either Cam or somebody else could kill, and that like our group does creepy really well, and she thought that I could make it creepy, which I ended up making it fairly creepy. You know,
I mean, I wouldn't say creepy, honestly. I would honestly like powerful and more like sad and somber. Like intense is definitely, rather than creepy. I think Wolves is much more creepy.
Oh yeah, Casey wanted to find a song that was specifically good for our group, and we and originally it was potentially going to be the ballad, and we really need like a certain type of ballad to keep our group like engaged with energy, so it kind of has to be like an intense ballad. And then we ended up switching things around because I realized I could put the other two songs in the end of Out of My Head.
That was a really solid idea. Like, I was super about
Well, it was like I was listening to it because I listened to it over and over before I started arranging it, and you know, I was like listening to the end, and then all of a sudden I was like, what do you kids want? And I was like, oh my god, it works there. Keep the wolves from... So it was an exciting moment. I was walking to class when this happened.
Wow, musical epiphany while you're walking to class.
Yeah.
You can talk more about scheduling it, because like you've been doing a lot of like the like planning for what we should be doing, like when we're doing all that jazz. So just like go through that for me.
So this year we were way more organized in our rehearsal process. I decided to put together a schedule, so it was something like concrete that we could strive for. So when we hit the ground running, when we came back for spring semester, like we had these goals set in place, so that way people would have these these things in mind so rehearsals could be way more productive. And it happened. Like, by setting goals, like we are going to have our set learned, like music and choreo learned by the end of January, and we're going to be able to perform it straight through. Like, setting that goal was so great because people were way more attentive in rehearsal and like way more motivated. So having that calendar was like, when we got to the end of January and then we were able to like say, holy crap guys, like we just learned everything, it was a really satisfying feeling.
Our group needs a positive leader. And I think that's probably my strongest quality, is that I'm just like a positive person. I think I make too many jokes and
During rehearsal?
Yeah, and I think that slows things down, and I work on that. I try to not make it.
Oh my God. So I had a dream about ICCAs 2 weekends ago. And so what happened was, we performed, I couldn't sing the apex of the bridge, like I cracked. And then we kept going. Cam, the soloist of Out of My Head, she passed out at the end of her song. So I had a dream that when we went backstage, the judges came back to us and told us that we were able to perform again. And so we were like, okay, like let's do this, blah, blah, blah. The second time we performed it, it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But when it went to, this is gonna sound so bad. When it went to judging and like all the groups were standing in the circle like we always do, they said that we got second place, but because we had to start over, they gave us third place.
Wow.
But they said that if we had done it right the first time, we'd have gotten first place. So I woke up so angry because I was like, we put in all that hard work.
You can talk about like the bondings too, because I talked about bowling.
We're bowling because we love each other.
Yeah, we do!
I threw it too hard, okay?
I got a spare. I love bowling.
So much fun.
Just being able to go through this stressful process with your best friends, like that just makes it so much more rewarding and exciting too, because the fact that we're able to just like have a stressful rehearsal but still like go and get dinner after, go bowling or something like that, like it's just the entire season has been really worthwhile and really exciting, and I'll be really sad when it's over. It's my last time, which is crazy. But yeah, no, at least like I'm like going out with a bang, you know?
No, you're going on something that you can actually say you're proud of.
You know what
I mean? Not to say that we haven't done it, but
yeah, and like I've definitely been proud of our group in the past, but like everyone has just poured their heart and soul into this ICCA season, and like whether we place or not, or like whatever happens, I'm so ridiculously proud of this group for like really being dedicated and like going into rehearsals with positive attitudes and just like wanting the best for everyone. Like that has been something that I'm really proud to have been a part of. And so yeah, definitely going out on a good note.
I just want to say, literally, for your newbies, the Songburghs every single year at our last rehearsal before ICCAs, we're just like, it's the last rehearsal. We're